5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is one in control of his behaviors while watching an ad, or does his unconscious mind drive his actions away without him noticing? Some ads contain hidden messages that sometimes gain control over one behaviors towards a service or product. This technique of persuasion in ads is called subliminal advertising or subliminal messages. Subliminal means messages that register just below our level of conscious perception, which can be detected only by the subconscious mind. To make it clear, the human's mind is divided into three sections. The conscious mind, which is the one that is aware of his surroundings, that is directly connected to his senses. The subconscious mind, which is the part where the memories can be recalled. And the unconscious mind, which is the most complex part of the mind, as one doesn't have access of the information stored in there. Subliminal advertising is a popular controversial issue. Some researchers believe that it's effective on people's behaviors, but on the other hand, some studies found that subliminal advertising does not have impact on consumers' unconscious. We conducted an experiment by using the scientific method on AC students. The results of the experiment showed that subliminal messages are effective, even though some students didn't choose the product we advertised subliminally for, but the majority did. So this does prove that the method is effective but not complete. Now we will show you how we conducted the experiment on the AC students.
What's your name?
My name is Alice.
And what's your major?
I'm unclear. Intended major is business.
Okay, and what year are you in?
Freshman year.
Okay, are you interested in any of the following products? Okay, 7-Up, the regular one, the new one, the lemon squeeze, or the 7-Up diet. Are you interested in any of them?
I'm interested in all of them.
Okay, Tab, do you know what subliminal messages are? Okay. Which product do you choose? The green one? The regular one?
If you didn't notice, there's a girl standing in the background holding a regular green 7-Up. We didn't tell the interviewer anything about it, and we're testing if this will subliminally affect the choice of the interviewer. We did this with all our participants.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you which one of the following products would you like to drink the most? The regular 7-Up, 7-Up diet, or the new 7-Up, the lemon squeeze?
I like all of them.
Okay.
Now choose the product you'd like to drink.
The squeeze. Okay, thank you.
Actually, I like all the same, but I like the regular one more.
Okay, and lastly, do you know what subliminal messages are?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Do you like the regular 7-Up the most? The 7-Up squeeze, the lemon one, or 7-Up diet?
I don't like any of them actually.
None? Okay, and do you know what subliminal messages are?
Yeah, it's okay in advertising.
Really? Okay.
Now choose one of these products that you like.
If I have to.
The regular one? Okay, thank you. And lastly, do you know what subliminal messages are?
We took it in class. It's the use of different sounds and images that would influence your consumer behavior.
Okay.
Now which product would you like to drink?
The green.
Okay, thank you. 7-Up squeeze. Okay, thank you. The regular.
I don't remember.
Thanks. The regular one. As you have seen in the video, the experiment does follow the scientific checklist. It's observable, it's testable, as we have tested it on several AC students without bias, because we considered random students and did not tell them what the experiment is about or is for, and it's quantitative and repeatable, because we can repeat it on any other student. As you have seen in the video, we did follow the scientific method while filming the experiment. First, we observed that there are subliminal messages in everyday life, so we thought we would experiment that on the students. We hypothesized that if we enter a product into the background while asking students questions, that they would inadvertently choose those products. So we did experiment in the plaza on several random students. After we experimented on several students, we concluded that the subliminal message theory does work on most people, but not all of them, because some students did not choose the products that we entered into the background subliminally. Finally, it is repeatable, we can repeat it on any random set of students again, and we will get similar results.
Even though we had done the subliminal message experiment with these 10 random AC students, we thought that it was not really enough and not reliable for us to generalize and come to a conclusion. So we decided to get an overview on what people think of subliminal messages. We conducted a survey to check if they knew what it was in the first place, and if they realized they might have encountered it before without even noticing. The survey was distributed to 30 AC students, 24 of which said they didn't even know what it was. And after we explained, they were shocked to think that they might have experienced it without even noticing it. After giving these 24 people a chance to rethink, most of them actually did recall having been subliminally affected before. And that is how we came to our conclusion that subliminal messages do in fact work on people and that they are very effective.